Good Saturday, everyone. Garden State weather meteorologist Robert Smith. I've been home for about 5 days. I'm home right now. I sound like I have a pretty decent handle on my forecast voice right now, but I've been quite ill the last week. And if you call this new year a healthy one, anywhere here in the Mid-Atlantic and South and Central United States with COVID, I don't think so. So it's definitely not a healthy new year for many people who are very virulently sick at this point. This is the latest COVID map here on the 8th. This is also my birthday, but I'm home quarantining and not celebrating, and I never went on my trip to Florida either. Thank goodness I canceled that. I'll move that up to a later date. I also moved my birthday up too. Cold and flu across the country, it is rampant. Anywhere in the blues here, especially in the darker blues here. There's lots of coughing going on. Strep throat is also prevalent. Fever is very prevalent, especially in Pennsylvania, the Mid-Atlantic region. And the flu is extremely prevalent here. Honing in on this is all flu in here. And this is all COVID. Not good. Want to hone in on a few things in the observations. And of course, this is the latest now from the National Weather Service winter weather advisory from 7 a.m. tomorrow to 1 p.m. tomorrow. Again, this is going to be for portions of central, northern, and northwestern New Jersey, southeastern Pennsylvania. Slippery sidewalks, roads, bridges are possible. The hazardous conditions could impact the morning commute. And again, every time we get a glazing of ice on the ground, there are accidents all over the place. Like we've seen pileups the other day and last week. And many fatalities as well. But ice is much more dangerous than snow. Other than that, we have small craft advisories. These look like they're small craft advisories anyway. Gale warnings here until 6 p.m. from 6 a.m. this morning to 6 a.m. tomorrow morning to 6 p.m. on Sunday. Obviously, that's going to be with a cold front coming through. And the gale warning remains in effect from Friday to midnight Saturday night, which is tonight. So that's also in effect at the same time. Duality here. Do a few national temperatures here. Below zero here in Canada, Hudson's Bay, the Northern Plains here. Warm in Florida. It's like, again, supposed to be here. Second year in a row canceled because of COVID. 24-hour temperature change. Not much here. It's got warmer here and colder here, and definitely colder here. Seasonal analysis of snowfall from September 30th through today, January 8th at 7 a.m. There's been quite a lot here across the Tennessee, Ohio River Valley area into northern New England, also into the Great Lakes, the northern plains, and copious amounts of snow in the Sierra Nevadas, Washington, Oregon's Cascades here, and Montana, Idaho, the Dakotas, Colorado too. Wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. Like hundreds of inches of snow here in the yellows. This could be like 150, 160. It's off the chart. Here in the local area, snowfall analysis has featured so far for the season about 10, 12 inches here in southern New Jersey, Dover, Delaware, about 12, and all the way up. I mean, this is just for the season alone at this point. There's been some higher amounts too in this, like nearing a foot or over here in the pinks or magentas. Using the NCEP-NAM model guidance, 850 millibar temperatures about 5,000 feet up. Can't get down to the lower layers at 3,000. It's not showing up. But this gives you a clue to a warming trend here today. Believe it or not, it's very cold out, but we have a warming trend showing up in the model guidance. But still, it's going to be below freezing tomorrow morning when some of that precipitation in here gets here. So it could be cold enough near or at the surface for some of the precipitation to be freezing rain. And that could be problematic because freezing rain leaves a coating on the ground, and that causes major accidents. And then as we head into the afternoon, it's warming up and everything is leaving the coast, and here comes the cold front. And with that cold air advection in place, temperatures are dropping like a bomb. 10, 12 degrees Celsius below zero. Cold air in place on Monday and Tuesday. Switch on over locally to the New Jersey European model guidance has 3,000 foot temperatures in Celsius. So it's cold out there today, but there is a warming trend that's occurring. But still, tomorrow morning, from late tonight into tomorrow morning, these temperatures here in the negative values, -3, 4, 5 at 3,000 feet, would support freezing rain before all of that exits and all of this cold air just comes rushing in. 3,000 foot temperatures on Tuesday, 19, 18 degrees below zero Celsius. What does that mean in a real field temperature? Well, let's take a look. Wind chill temperatures. We've got them coming up now off the European model guidance. Look at this. Saturday it warms up, feels like 18, 19, 20. Apparent wind chill temperatures tomorrow, and late tonight tomorrow, are going to feel like they're in the teens and single digits here. And then it warms up, and here comes the very cold air. It's going to feel like it's 3 or below zero in Fahrenheit. This is the real field temperatures on Tuesday morning, Monday night, Monday, Tuesday. Excuse me. And the cold air is pretty much locked into place. It will warm up a little bit on Thursday and Friday ahead of the next system that we talked about yesterday, and I'm going to get into that in just a little bit. Wibbly wobbly. Freezing rain composite for tomorrow morning. Okay, look at this. 2/100ths to 1/10 of an inch in spots. Poconos even greater. Anybody traveling tomorrow morning, I'm telling you now, I would not advise that. That's why we have a winter weather advisory in effect for this freezing rain. And then that gets out of here. And I don't see any other composites here for the next 10 days of freezing rain. The other thing that stands out, again, we'll do the model guidance here on precipitation type. Here it comes in. Now, it's rain in the lower elevations, but freezing rain in the higher plateaus here. And this is the reason why tomorrow, late tonight, tomorrow morning, this area here along and north of Interstate 80 into 84 here, and back into the Poconos here along Interstate 80 as well, you're going to have to watch out. This is a serious situation and could lead to fatalities and accidents if people are traveling about and not careful. The rain comes through here with the warm front, and then the cold front comes through tomorrow night. And then I'm not really seeing anything major here until we get to Saturday. And this is what we talked about yesterday in the video, where late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, again, another isentropic lift event with snow, sleet, a little mixture here, maybe a little freezing rain, and rain. Again, this is pretty strung out, but Sunday could be problematic next Sunday with snow, rain. Again, this is not a clear-cut forecast yet. That moves off the coast, and we'll explain why in just a moment. Okay, so now I want to step away and do the European model guidance's 500 millibar height here in North America. So here comes today. Here comes tomorrow. And next week, early portion here with part of the polar vortex here over the top. A lot of things going on here. That lifts out too. A very active pattern underneath this. We'll show this in the teleconnections in a moment. I mean, the PNA, there's strong blocking developing in the North Atlantic here as we head into next week too, but this looks like a cutoff low here, or just it's out of phase, or it's, you know, it's positively tilted. So, and the pattern is just way too progressive here. But it's starting to show by next Friday, that PNA signature here over North America into Canada that is so prevalent. If you want an East Coast snowstorm, but then again, there's so much going on with the polar vortex and all of these short waves involved here in the polar and subtropical branches here that nothing is really sticking around for long. And this is what comes out of that pattern on Saturday night and Sunday. Cutoff low here in the desert Southwest, one short wave here over Montana, another short wave off of the west coast here, west of the Aleutian Islands and south of Alaska here. So this and this tell me that this is neutrally tilted, and Viola, there it goes. It turns a little bit negative here towards the end as we head into Sunday the 16th, but again, short wave here, and the disruption of the polar vortex with high latitude blocking east base now off of Greenland. So, but it's not just this here that matters, it's what's here that matters. We go through the model guidance's 500 millibar cyclonic vorticity advection. Here comes all that cold air in on Tuesday after the cold front moves through here. So it's cold. I mean, we talked about how cold it's going to be. Now, this pattern, as we get into Thursday, another system heading down, and then off the East Coast it goes, snow showers. This pattern doesn't look too good. If you want a snowstorm here, this is too progressive to me. And here comes Saturday now with that northern stream. This is off of the 12Z model guidance coming in now today. It's just coming in now, and so this has changed a lot from last night. It's now showing a breakaway from this disturbance here in the southern branch, where last night at this time it was showing a conglomeration or a meeting, a marriage here. As you can see in this diagram here, there was a full phase here, even though neutrally tilted with this PVA. So the new stuff that's coming in right now, taking us into Saturday, shows a disconnect between this and this. And that doesn't really do anything if you want a snowstorm around here. Not really. No. This doesn't look right to me either. And then the follow-up behind it on the 18th. Again, such volatility in this forecast. Back this morning with the European model guidance is STRATOSPHERE at the upper levels at 10 millibars here. And again, there's so much warming going on both sides of the pole here, but you know, it's trying to stretch it, consolidate it, stretch it, warp it. It's not breaking down. This signal doesn't look too good to me. And no. Last night's model guidance had it out here on January 18th at 10 millibars. Today's guidance has it here. Big shift. It's a pretty big shift, actually. It is. Another stratospheric warming event occurring here, both sides of the pole. Latest European model guidance here as we close into the northeast here. Here comes Saturday night, Sunday morning here with the ice over the interior, higher elevations, Poconos, rain south and east. That goes out. Then lake effect snow comes in. Cold. It's cold. Cold, cold, cold. And then, of course, we wait for the next system to come in. Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. It starts out, looks like the model guidance here, the European model guidance is keeping all of these separate here. This system and this system a little bit separate. Maybe trying to combine them a little bit. Bringing in the snow to northwestern New Jersey, a little ice, a little rain here, central and southern New Jersey, down to Delmarva Saturday afternoon. Snowing pretty good on Saturday night and Sunday morning across the northeast, and then The systems just consolidate off the Jersey coast, and away you go. And then downwind of that, more lake effect snow and drying air. Not really impressed with this pattern at all. So at the end of this video, or anywhere here on YouTube, it's Garden State Weather. You just look for Garden State Weather on YouTube, and you can subscribe to my channel for getting the latest video forecast discussions or anything that I'm speaking about actually in video form, whether it's vocally or unvocal. And of course on Twitter, it's at Garden State WX. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith. Have a great Saturday evening.